Here's an AMI This Week shortcut with Laura Bain.
I'm standing outside the Halifax CNIB with a very special guest, my sister, Allison Bain. Hi, Allison.
Hey, Laura.
And you've been leading me sighted guide for years, but we don't know if we're doing it properly, so today we're going to get a lesson on sighted guide technique.
Great.
Let's head inside.
Once inside, we meet up with CNIB Orientation and Mobility Specialist, Johanna Stork.
Johanna, thanks so much for meeting Allison and me today.
No problem.
All right, what's the first thing that we should know about sighted guide?
Well, first of all, you should never approach somebody and grab them and pull them to direct them where to go. That can be very uncomfortable.
I agree, that's the worst.
So what you do want to do is offer assistance. Let them know who you are, and if somebody would like some assistance, then you can show them where you are by touching the back of your hand to theirs. That's right. And then you can take the back of your sister's arm and she can guide you just by relaxing and walking, and you can feel a lot of feedback from her body through the top of her arm.
Allison stays about half a step ahead so I can feel her movements and respond.
I think we've got the basics down. Do you think we're ready to head outside?
Yeah, I think we are.
All right, let's go.
So when approaching stairs, make sure you stop when you get to the top of the stairs and describe the stairs to the person you're guiding. Make sure you approach the stairs squarely, not at an angle. If there's a railing available, make sure to tell her if it's on the right or the left so that she can take it if she'd like. Let them know whether the stairs are going up or down and approximately how many stairs there are. So approach the stairs and stop just as you're about to take the step onto the first stair, and that's where you can stop so that Laura knows exactly where the first step is.
Okay, we've got about 3 stairs here, so let's head down.
Okay, great, let's go.
We head off to a local pub for some real-world practice. First lesson, getting through the door.
So guiding through a door, Allison is always going to go through the door first, and then whoever you're guiding is going to follow behind. It's important to describe which side of you the door is going to be on, so either the left side or the right side as you're passing through, and whether the door pulls towards you or pushes away. And also any other important details, like if there's a step at the door or maybe before or after the door.
Okay, great. Yeah, I don't want to fall down any stairs.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, let's head inside.
So Laura, the door is going to be on your left, and there's a small step up.
Okay, great. It looks kind of narrow in here, Johanna.
It sure does. So a comfortable way to squeeze through a narrow space will be to go single file. And as always, Allison's gonna go first as the guide. And a good cue to go get into the single file position is for you to put your arm behind your back. And then that'll be a cue for you, Laura, to slide your hand down and hold on to Allison's wrist, and that way you won't be stepping on her heels.
All right, one thing that can be super awkward when you have low vision is when you can't find a chair.
Right. So the easiest thing is if your guide will take their guiding hand and put it on the back of the chair and let you know that it's tucked into the table, and any other relevant details. So whether it has wheels or something like that.
Yeah, all that would be good to know.
Yeah. Or if they're guiding you to the front of a chair, they can bring you right up, almost so your knees are touching the front of the chair, and describe where it is.
Help you avoid sitting in someone's lap. Johanna, thanks so much for the lesson today.
You're so welcome. So when you are parting ways with somebody that you're guiding, make sure you let them know where they are and to let them know that you're leaving. So I guess I'll see you later.
Thanks, Johanna.
Okay, take care.
Bye. Well, I'm glad that you finally learned how to give me a proper sighted guide.
Yeah, you're lucky I don't walk you into a pole.
Hey now.
All right, well, we're at the number 7 bus stop now, so I'm going to head off back to work.
Okay, sounds good. I'll call you later.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, bye.
See you.